story you really want to tell. Believe in a vision and it will happen. I am Kulanandini Mahanta and I am a cinematographer, now a director. We recently made a film called Emuthi Puthi, a very fishy trip, which is going to be released this 17th of June.
Salami masbo masone sikba.
Mas. Toy khali mase chini pao.
অসমত বলে দুখন কাজিৰঙা আছে
চিনেমা দেখা নাই ৰাজ্যনে আহিলে গান বাজিব
গোটে এডুকেশ্যন সিস্টেমটোৱে ফিক্স হয় মোৰ নিষ্ঠা ফ্ৰী থিংকাৰ শোষণ কৰা এটা যন্ত্ৰ
And the most interesting thing about this film, that we shot this entire film with just an iPhone. So today I'm going to show you how to use an iPhone as your primary camera and tell your story to the world. Yes, it's true that if you have an expensive camera, that does allow you to get a better quality of images, but that isn't always the case. If story is the soul, equipment is the body that helps us in accomplishing our vision. If the director is the mind, cinematographer is the eye. Cinematography is not just about grabbing the camera and recording actions. Rather, it's about enhancing and elevating the emotions of the scene visually. And for that, you would require the understanding of lighting, camera movement, choice of lenses, color, filters, etc. etc. It is in fact very important and very imperative for the cinematographer to really understand the vision of the director so that he can use these elements as a cinematic language to tell the story. As I previously mentioned that we shot our film Emuthi Puthi with an iPhone. We also had a third-party application called Filmic Pro, which gave us the benefit of controlling exposure. So here I'm just going to go through the application Filmic Pro and show you of what we did during our shoot in Emuthi Puthi. So here now we have the Filmic Pro app on and then we have Concon in the frame. Let's select a frame according to your composition or what you have thought. Then we go to first the aspect ratio. So according to the aspect ratio you choose whatever you want to do. If you want to do 16:9 or if you have 185. Okay, let's go by 239 CinemaScope and then we check the FPS. It could be 24, 23.98. Our India has a 24 koru ami, but 25 koru. And then you also check the sound, audio jodi thik ase, and then you go to the device just to see that bostu to camera roller ase na nai. And then you go to all these various settings just to clarify that if it's like properly set up. Then you come to the white balance. Obviously the paid app has more possibilities of changing things. So you go to white balance, you change the white balance accordingly. Highlights, you also have an option as log, like any other big cameras or digital cameras like A7Ss, 5D Mark IVs. You can also shoot in log in with the Filmic Pro, with the help of Filmic Pro. So here I've set it up to according to the light 6500 maybe, no 5300. And then you can control the exposure. Here on the top left you have the shutter speed which you can control, and you have the ISO. So you toggle the ISO and the FPS accordingly and maintain the exposure. So here I'm just going to toggle it till here. Yeah, Concon the light seems nice on him. And then you move to the right hand side, which has the zoom feature and the focus features. So yeah, that's about it. Then we can zoom in and out just to see how you like the frame. That's it. Apart from the Filmic Pro app, we also had few other equipment that helped us in making this film Emuthi Puthi. We had one anamorphic lens, and we also had Moment 58mm lens, I suppose, yes. We also had a handheld rig. We also had gimbals. A handheld rig basically is to have a control over or a grip over the phone, because sometimes phone to slip ho jabo pare. So hekarne we had a bee's grip that we had used, which gave Ujwala to hold the camera, with a proper grip. Why do we use expensive gears and why do we use expensive equipment? Well, that depends upon the director and how he or she interprets the story. Well, the most important thing as a beginner filmmaker is to first learn and own the craft of filmmaking and then move up the ladder to be using most complicated and expensive gear. One last thing that I would like to tell everyone is that iPhone ot shoot koribo pari and it is a wonderful boon for us je ajikali ami cinema ekhon ami phone ediu shoot koribo paru. But obviously it's not that simple or easy. Everyone needs to do their research before getting their hands onto any other equipment, may it be a phone or may it be a camera. Hope you guys will enjoy the film. Emuthi Puthi is a story about 3-generation women. They embark on a journey and how they rediscover themselves through the conflicts and chaos around them. And I hope everyone comes on the 17th of June to watch our film. Ami ei cinema khon bor kostore moromere aru marinate kori kori banaisu. So asha korisu hokolwe ei cinema khon jen akwali loy aru bhal pai. Thank you so much.